All right, I want to welcome everyone listening on the World Wide Web as we await the arrival of the Sioux City and Musk Metro Hockey. All right, here we go. There's our Sioux City Metro hockey team. 2016-2017 season. We're getting our boys out on the ice. I want to welcome everyone listening on our YouTube channel. We are brought to you today with the technical supervision of Burke Lake. On camera is John Peterson, Papa John. And this is Marty Worden. Doing play-by-play, doing the easy stuff after the boys worked extremely hard for the last hour to get us on the air. We'll line up here, do announcements, and the Star Spangled Banner to start the 2016-2017 Sioux City Metro Hockey season and home opener. Here's the starting lineups. And here's our Metro starting lineup. All right, I adorn my Minnesota Wild cap again. The heart beating out of my chest with that wonderful Star Spangled Banner rendition by Leslie Worden. Very fine job. So, team representative Scott Newman's over goaltenders. And they are patting their pads and saying, come on, boys, let's have a good game with our first home game here. 2016-17 season. Who's ready for some hockey today? And here we go. Frericks on the faceoff, number 10, Beal. Sioux City controls it. Visser up the boards. Visser into the zone with Frericks. Frericks behind the goal. Frericks against the board, takes a check. Frericks and Page. Frericks back behind the goal. Page is there. Drake Beller trying to do some back checking, and here comes James Page on the sideboards. Puck gets by Grant Newman for a minute and all the way to the goaltender. Number 26, Drew Westfall for Waterloo, took a shot at it, swiped his stick trying to get it, but Blake Beller, the goal, chased by Frericks and Nick Novak on the ice for the first time today. Chase Lewiston up on the half wall, up the sidewall to the left side. Waterloo sends it up the boards and into the zone. Peterson and Max Beller, number 10. Max Beller, younger brother of Drake Beller, number 42 on our team. Son of Ryan Beller. Package thrown off by the corner by Peterson. Novak bringing it up. And Waterloo will control, try to bring it up the right side. Christian Peterson getting it out of the zone. Waterloo at center ice. Chase Lewiston applying pressure. Waterloo in their red sweaters today with Waterloo spelled diagonal down. And Sioux City in their white sweaters with green breezers and green helmets. No icing. They waved off icing. It got touched through the center ice. There's Westfall again, turning and going into the zone. Should be offsides, but Sioux City cleared the zone. Here comes big Taylor Frericks, freshman on the team, number 89. Joey Erickson with a check and Sam Chadwick as a winger. Waterloo trying to get it out of the zone, and they do. Past Newman, who tried to keep it in there. Visser behind his own goal. Visser curling, coming out of the zone, up on the wall, center ice. And Tanner Frericks there trying to get into the zone, which he does. Sioux City on a change now. We get a set of fresh folks out there with early in the game. And there's a turnover. Page tries to put it down in the corner for Drake Beller. Drake Beller behind the goal. Drake Beller on the half wall, back to Frericks. Frericks tips it down to Page behind in the corner. Page backhand to Frericks. Now it's locked up, and there's Frericks, gets it free to Heil. Heil backhand. Didn't get much sauce on it as it was with his backhand. There's Tanner. Tanner to Drake. Drake dumping it in. Page with speed, and Frericks shoots. It's a stick save to the side. Drake Beller back to the corner deep. Out to Page. Page shots. It's blocked by a Waterloo player, number 11. Number 11 for Waterloo, Cade Sogling. Apologize to his mom and dad with that pronunciation. Page with a blast, and he scores! Page with the blast. Frericks had it at center ice, threw it to Page on the right. Page took it to the red dot just inside the blue line, had a blast of a slap shot to the glove side, and number 1, the Waterloo goaltender, just bounced out of his glove, over his glove, trickled off his back and into the net for the first Sioux City Metro goal of the year. Frericks to Page. There may be another apple there. I don't know who is going to get that second assist, but we'll find out here. Chase Lewiston on the draw. Waterloo wins it. And Waterloo gains the zone. It's a 2-on-1. And Beller comes up big with another blocker save. Woo! The sophomore goaltender. Here's the announcement. Let's listen. Well, I apologize. The assist went to Drake Beller. And James Page, of course, got the goal. So 13:25 left in the first period. Sioux City up 1-0 against Waterloo. Shots on goal, 4 for Waterloo, 3 for Sioux City. Waterloo behind the net. Tackled by Max Beller. Here comes Novak. Novak with a shot. Glove save. So we have Lewison, Novak, Beller. Here we get some line change for Sioux City. Freshman Tyler Frericks, Sam Chadwick, and Joey Erickson back on the team after a one-year hiatus. Joey Erickson left wing. Face off to the left of the Waterloo goaltender. Newman and Visser on D. Blake Beller, as I said, is goaltender. 13 minutes left. Sioux City's up 1-0. Big hit by Visser there. Newman chases the puck back behind his own goaltender. Chadwick protects the puck. Here comes Chadwick skating out of the zone with it. He's got Joey Erickson in the center ice. Chadwick still working. Joey Erickson chasing behind Waterloo goaltender. Here comes Taylor Frericks. And there's Sam Chadwick with a check. Swing and a miss there. We wanted to roll him up like a set of dice. Waterloo is having no... And there's icing Waterloo. Face-off will come back in the Sioux City zone. In the Waterloo zone to the left of the Waterloo goaltender. 12:15 left, Sioux City 1, Waterloo 0. First home game, first regular season game of the season. We have senior Tanner Frericks, assistant captain, with James Page Jr. from Sioux City East, captain of the team on the right, and Drake Beller. This is the same forward lineup that scored the first goal of the season. Drake Beller chasing, Waterloo retreating. Drake Beller still fighting. James Page comes in hot and heavy. And Christian Peterson throws it back deep in the zone. Chip and chase. Here's Tanner Frericks and Drake Beller applying pressure. And James Page with a nice back check. Dave Heil throws it on net. Jarrett Heil, J-Rat. Dave is his father. Heil Trucking up in Akron. So Waterloo, they have a patch on their jerseys, the red sweaters. Talk more about that after this face-off. Here comes Chase Lewison, Novak, and Max Beller with Heil and Peterson on D. Center ice face-off won by Sioux City. Back to Heil. Heil in the center, all the way down. No, they say Waterloo could have touched it. They wave off icing. Max Beller's trying to pinch. Chase Lewison backhands it to Beller. Beller has it. Beller on the sidewall. Beller's going to the front of the net. Waterloo controls, coming back out of the zone. Chipping it up all the way down. Icing's coming back. 11:13 left to go in the first period. Sioux City up 1-0. First goal by James Page with a slapper over the glove of the Waterloo goaltender. Beautiful day down here in Sioux City today. We hit 80 degrees yesterday. It's maybe going to get to 60 today. It's a beautiful day. Want to welcome all our folks listening around the country in northern Minnesota. Grandpa James, I'm sure, is listening up there. Folks in Wyoming and California, even Arizona. Newman chips it in. Nick Novak's going to be first Sioux City player there, battling the Waterloo player. Chase Lewison has it. Chase Lewison pulls it back out behind the goal. Chase is looking for someone in front. Here comes Waterloo. Got by Max Beller. Grant Newman and Visser are back. Oh my goodness, Blake Beller. What a toe save by Blake Beller. Waterloo player was coming through the zone with speed. Got around our offense and our defenders. Puck was wide open. Blake Bellers reached back with his toe for a pad save on a wide open net. Oh, here we got a penalty. Max Beller's going to go in the net. Number 10, Max Beller, freshman. He's going to play a few games with us this year. Has 2 minutes in the sin bin. 10-14 left to go in the first period. Sioux City up 1-0. We're going to have a face-off in the Sioux City zone to the left of Blake Beller. Tanner Frericks, James Page, Grant Newman, and Jarrett Heil on the penalty kill for Sioux City. Frericks has it. Frericks tries to wrap it around the boards, but he can't get it out. Kept in by Waterloo. Took a hit from number 11, Songling. I don't know how to pronounce that. I apologize. Number 11, Saeugling. Songling. I'm sure there's something silent there. Herps for Waterloo all the way across. Waterloo gains zone. No, it's offside. Westfall, their captain, was offsides. His palms are to the air, pleading with his teammates, saying, you got to get it in the zone. But unfortunately for Waterloo and good for Sioux City, it was offsides. A minute 33 left to go in the penalty kill for Sioux City. We're down a man. Jared Heil wings it all the way down to the corner, burning off another few precious seconds. 9:30 left to go in the first period. Sioux City currently on a penalty kill. Man down, James Page, Frericks, Tanner Frericks there. Tanner just playing keep away. And then he wings it all the way down to James Page. James Page gets the zone. James Page still has it, and he just throws a backhand near the goal. And Frericks is tired, gets off, and here comes Drake Beller. Drake Beller with James Page applying pressure. Page just tries to throw it in the net. Samuelson for Waterloo brings it up to Herps. Oh, he gets around one guy, and they get the zone. 45 seconds left in the power play for Waterloo, and we clear the zone again. Get some fresh legs out. Now we got Worden, Chadwick, Visser, and Drake Beller still out there chasing. Chadwick got tripped by Westfall. Westfall's one of their better players, so I'm surprised to see him doing anything funny like that, but he tripped Chadwick right near the blue line. Chadwick wanted to go back at him, but now the senior is more composure and didn't do anything foolishly to end up 2 men down. Drake Beller clears it all the way down. Chasing is Sam Chadwick, number 15, senior. Drake Beller's pinching now. 12 seconds, 10 seconds left in the one-man advantage for Waterloo. Try to gain the zone, but they can't. Turned away by Drake Beller, number 42. Junior from North. Worden has it. Worden clears it out. Worden is almost to Chadwick. And the penalty's over, even strength. All right, so we got Worden and Visser on D. Worden goes up the half wall, not out. 34 for Waterloo, saves it in there. And there's Drake Beller. Drake Beller to Chase Lewison. Chase back, wraps it around the corner, no one home. There's Worden. Worden out of the zone, passes softly to Lewison. Back to Max Beller out of the box now. Max Beller gains the zone, gets pinched on the half wall. Chops some vegetable as he goes toward the net, but taken away. Visser with a wild hack at it, but misses it. Visser at center ice, throws it back in. Takes a shot from 32 for Waterloo. All right, Max Beller keeps it in. We got Novak and Chase Lewison with Max Beller. All right, 7:22 left in the first period. Sioux City up 1-0 at our home opener against the Waterloo Warriors. Frericks, Sioux City wins the face-off. Frericks, Page, and Drake Beller. Frericks enters the zone with Page to his right. Page keeps it in. Drake Beller in the corner of the side of the net. Has Frericks in front. Tries to throw it off his goaltender's back, but it doesn't go in. Drake Beller, crafty little player, was behind the goal line. Tried to throw it, and another great save by Beller. On that last play in the Waterloo zone, Drake Beller had Tanner Frericks in front of the net, and Drake Beller tried to throw it against the back of the Waterloo goaltender while he was behind the net, so it went in, but the Waterloo goaltender kept it out. Waterloo came down, got a shot on our goaltender, but Blake Beller once again standing tall so far playing extremely well. Very, very organized in the blue paint there in front of his goal. And there's a shot by Jarrett Heil. Knocks the man down. That's Westfall that falls down after Jarrett Heil checks him. He had the puck, so that's legal. Frericks in the corner with Tanner. And Peterson with a shot. In front, Drake Beller throws a floater there. Tanner Frericks took a little shot at the goaltender. Westfall took exception to that. Gave him a little shot to the shin, saying, don't be hacking at my goaltender. 6:21 left to go. Shots on goal, 8, Waterloo, 5, Sioux City. Score, Sioux City 1, Waterloo 0. Face-off coming to the left of the Waterloo goaltender. We have Nick Novak, newcomer from Fremont, North Dakota. His mom and dad are Brad and Lisa. Met them Fremont, Nebraska. My technical advisor let me know it's Fremont, Nebraska. Novak turns and shoots. Chase Lewis in number 8 with Joey Erickson. Joey Erickson takes a hack at it. Big check by somebody. Lewison on the ice. Lewison has it now. He enters the zone. He has Novak. Tries to slide it over, but he can't. Lewison tries to slide it over again to Erickson. Novak tried to go back door to Lewison, but no one was home. Visser back in the corner. Waterloo controls. Right side of the Waterloo goaltender. Novak comes in hot. Throws some lumber around. Novak goes all the way across to Newman. Newman keeps it in the zone. Newman deep in the zone. Lewison took his D spot. Then they switch like they should. And Visser and Newman are back. It's a 2-on-2 break for Waterloo. Glove save. Number 30, Blake Beller, sophomore netminder from Hinton. Speaking of Hinton, I guess Hinton won their football game last night. Hinton, they advance with a win. They stay alive in the state tournament with a 43-28 win over Logan Magnolia. But that victory did come with a cost as their All-American playmaker, Daniel Bishop. He got life-flighted off the field with a punctured spleen. So we hope he's okay. Jeremy Russell, one of our JV players, is on that team for Hinton football. Jarrett Heil, diagonal pass to Chadwick. Chadwick forechecking there. Diagonal pass for Waterloo. They get it in the zone. Taylor Frericks tumbles over number 18 for Waterloo. Walter with a backflip to Chadwick. Chadwick can't get it out. Number 40 takes a shot. Another save by Beller. Another save. Goodness gracious, a sophomore netminder. He's playing extremely well. Worden giving pressure in the corner. Chadwick there. Jarrett Heil back behind his goal. And a shot by Waterloo through traffic above the net. And we finally just cleared out and ice it. And change, get a line change. 4:13 left in the first period. Sioux City leading 1-0, 4 minutes left. We're gonna have a face-off to the right of Blake Beller. Tanner Frericks with Page and Drake Beller out there. And here we go. Waterloo controls, tries to center it. Tanner says no. Tanner throws it out of play. Face off to the left of Beller this time. .406 left to go in the first period here. October 29th, home opener for the Sioux City Metros. Visser with control, up the half wall, pushed back in by Waterloo, hand pass. The three folks in white and black striped shirts said, you can't do that, that's illegal. That's a hand pass, so the faceoff will be out of the zone. And here we go. Face-off outside the zone, Tanner, Page, and Drake Beller. Waterloo chips it in. Visser and Newman there. Blake Beller, goaltender, sets it up for Visser. Visser fans on it. Newman battling. Newman has it. Newman around the corner. Up to Beller. Drake to Page. Page has Tanner with him. What a drop pass to Tanner. James Page had a nice drop pass at the blue line to Tanner. Tanner took a little wrister, and the Waterloo goaltender had a glove save there. So what I was saying about that Hinton football victory, their stud All-American Daniel Bishop, we think he's going to be okay, but he had surgery on his spleen last night, so our thoughts are with him and his family. It's always scary when that type of injury happens. But he's a stud football player, and according to Jeremy Russell, his football days aren't finished because he's that good. He's going to play at the next level. Drake Beller coming out of the crease, making another great play. Waterloo almost had a breakaway there, but Beller comes out and simply and calmly chips it out. Sioux City trying to get a break. Here comes Tanner. Tanner weaves and bobs, and a shot. Low kick save, out of play. It was hit by the Waterloo goaltender. Oh, and they're saying out of the zone. I guess they're saying Tanner hit it, and they're calling it out of the zone. So we got Novak, Chase Lewison, and Max Beller. Max Beller's older brother. Oh, what a pass from Max to Chase Lewison. Chase Lewison had the upper right-hand corner of the net, just went too high. Here comes Waterloo. Behind the goal, defended by Heil. Heil now with the puck, wraps it back around to Peterson. Peterson curls, looking, see who can pass it to. Soft pass to center ice. Waterloo's coming back the other way. Into the zone. Peterson again. Centering pass. Waterloo shot. Saved by Beller. 2:20 left. I tell you what, this first period, Blake Beller, he's learning what it takes to be a varsity goaltender. Standing on his head, making save after save. Waterloo's getting some number one opportunities, but Beller is really playing great. Here we go. Christian Peterson wraps it around to Joey Erickson. Joey Erickson tries to start the breakout. Can't get the breakout. Taylor Frericks sends it all the way down. Icing. 2:02 left in the first period. Sioux City leading 1-0. But Waterloo out shooting Sioux City by a vast margin. Here we go. We got freshman Taylor Frericks. Joey Erickson controls for Sioux City, tries to start the breakout and gets denied by Waterloo. Joey tries again, and there's Taylor. Taylor has it behind the goal to Sam Chadwick. Chadwick denying, and there's Peterson battling with Taylor. Taylor to Chadwick. Chadwick has it. Chadwick has Joey Erickson. Oh, it's denied. And Waterloo turns around the other way. There's Jared Heil, the big man from Akron. Passes it to Taylor. Taylor's out of gas, just chips it in. 1:24 left in the first period. Here comes Waterloo. Westfall, the captain, trying to get something coming, but Page keeps it in. Now they're offsides. They check up. They touch up, and the official says good as Sioux City Metros go back. Here comes Drake Beller. Drake Beller got denied by the Waterloo goaltender. Oh, Drake wishes he had that one back. 1:03 left in the first period. Drake's trying to plead to the official, saying, listen, he stopped me the first time, but I hit it in. And the official says, I know, but I blew the whistle. Bob Batchelor smiling with Drake, saying, hey, it was a good effort, but blew the whistle, son. No goal. 1 minute. Another chance by Page. Didn't get to the goaltender. Page hustling back with Newman. Page on a back check. Visser has it behind the goal. Waterloo trying to get a centering pass. And here comes Drake Beller again. Waterloo just keeps it in the zone and is peppering Blake Beller. Uh-oh, there's a centering pass. So many times that centering pass is a great breakout. Drake to Frericks. Oh, went high. No goal. Page tried to hit it in. Page tried to hit it in like he was playing Little League baseball, and the pitch was right in the heart of the plate. He took a mighty whack at it, but it just hit the goaltender's chest and went up and out of play. Faceoff's going to be to the right of the Waterloo goaltender. 23 seconds left in this first period of the first game, the home opener for the Sioux City Metro. Lewison giving directions to Beller and Nick Novak. Lewison saying, what's going on? The captain Westfall's asking the official, hey, he hit a high stick. It should be out of the zone. The official saying, sir, the stick was below his shoulder. Face off to the right. Waterloo's getting organized again. Here comes Beller. Beller has it back to the D. D with a backhand in. Newman, nobody in the corner. And there goes Chase Lewison looking for somebody in front. Can't get it in front. Finally gets it in front. Novak and Beller there. 10 seconds left. Beller shot, but it's denied. And Newman shoots. And there's a shot. Stick save. Uh-oh. 2 seconds left in the period, and there's a whistle. Nick Novak from Fremont, Nebraska was just a fixture in front of the goaltender. Number 11 for Waterloo was trying to get him out, but couldn't move that big man. All right, 2 seconds left. Coach for Waterloo say, get in front of our goaltender. There's 2 seconds left. It doesn't matter if it goes in the corner. And there it is. All right, just a quick recap of the first period, folks. Sioux City leading 1-0 on a goal. Drake Beller at center ice threw it to Page. Page crossed the blue line, took a wicked slapper, hit the goaltender's glove, bounced over, trickled down his back, and went in the net for a 1-0 lead for Sioux City. We'll be back in a few minutes after they shave and flood the ice. Thank you for listening to Sioux City Metro Hockey. Test, 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 test. Test 1, 2, test. Is it on mute? Test, test, test. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right. All right, 17 minutes on the scoreboard. Here we go for the second period. We have Tanner Frericks out there, senior center from Sioux City East, with Drake Beller, junior from Sioux City North, and our captain James Page, junior from Sioux City East. Logan Visser on D. Logan is a senior from Unity Christian, and Grant Newman, number 21. from junior from Sioux City East. Sioux City throws it all the way through the zone. The D play catches it. Newman throws it up on the wall. Frericks is chasing it. With Drake Beller almost had a break there. Here comes Waterloo the other way. Number 11 with a pad save by Beller. Number 11 shot it and Drake Beller saved it. Blake Beller, excuse me. I got Blake and Drake out there at the same time. It's kind of a tongue twister for me. Drake and Tanner were on the puck. Now Logan Visser throws it into the zone. There comes Tanner. Tanner tries to toe drag, but whiffs on the shot. Waterloo tries to clear it, but Drake keeps it in. Centering pass. Visser with a shot. Drake there. Drake centering. Backhand. Page is there. Heil keeps it in. Heil with a blast. Misses everything, but hits a Waterloo player. Oh, he's wincing in pain. Jared had a heavy shot. Hit number 10 right in the shoulder. Number 10's got to get off the ice for Waterloo. He's upset. Oh, he's in some pain. Diagonal pass to Christian Peterson. Christian denies it with his skate. Jarrett Heil there. Jared got checked in the back into the boards. And here comes Chase Lewison. Winding up, ready to go with Max Beller. Chase Lewison tries to toe drag it through a Waterloo defender but can't. Jared Heil turns. Christian Peterson back off sides. Number 14. You know, I just, you see offsides even in the NHL, but it's one of the first rules you learn as you learn how to skate, hold your stick, whack at that little black round rubber thing called a puck. You got to be on sides. If you're off sides, the guys in white and black shirts blow that whistle. Chase Lewison with a shot. 15 minutes left in the second period. Sioux City up 1-0. Thank you for everyone joining us on our YouTube network. We have a great crowd here at the IBP Ice Center here in South Sioux City. Well, Sioux City, the southern part of Sioux City. We're down here next to Lewis and Clark Park where the Sioux City X's play. Misty Erickson in attendance today. Waving at her. It's good to see her and Joe back in the Sioux City hockey program. Chase Lewison on the draw with Beller and Novak. Heil trying to keep it in the zone, and he does. Back to Lewison. Lewison has Novak out front, but he doesn't throw it in there. Novak battling. Novak trying to get it to Beller. That's Max Beller, freshman. Here comes number 4 the other way. Number 4 is fast. We were talking about him at the intermission. Number 4, Kyle Scott, has been just zipping around everybody in the white sweaters today, having some good scoring chance for Waterloo. Unfortunately, he's not doing enough as Waterloo's down 0-1 today. Here comes Sioux City. We have Taylor Frericks. Taylor wins the draw. Christian Peterson there. Chadwick and Joey Erickson with Jarrett Heil. Chadwick chasing. Erickson there. Lends support. Erickson gets it from him. And Waterloo still has it. Diagonal pass through center ice. Christian Peterson back. Here comes Jarrett Heil. He whiffs on the shot, and Joey Erickson tries to turn the other way. Joey Erickson up the half wall. Back to Taylor. Taylor at the blue line says, Heil, throw it up to me. Taylor's there. Taylor still battling with Erickson. Taylor has it behind our goal. Over to Peterson. All the way through to Chadwick. Through Chadwick. And there's a blast. Over everything. Blake Beller, sophomore goaltender from Hinton, in net, playing extremely well. Blake is a sophomore goaltender. There goes Peterson to Heil. Heil up the half wall to Erickson. Center ice, blasted back, Waterloo. Waterloo just throws it in the zone and gets a change. Gets some fresh legs out. There's Taylor, cherry picking on the blue line. Taylor waits for a teammate, but no, he shoots. Blocker saved by Waterloo. Taylor shoots again, and it didn't get to the goaltender because it was stopped by number 34 for Waterloo. Taylor on a back check. Oh, it's a penalty. They're going to get Taylor for holding or interference or, oh, I guess it's a slash. So number 89, Taylor Frericks, D-man. Well, I guess he's a forward, and he's a freshman from Sioux City East. Is going in the sin bin for 2 minutes. 13-16 left in the second period. Sioux City up 1-0. Newman, Tanner, Page, and Visser out. Visser throws it all the way down. On goal, so it's a shot on goal too. Shots on goal, 11-11. Newman throws it all the way down again. Waterloo's trying to organize and hang it on, but here comes Tanner. Tanner throws it back to Visser. Visser just hangs on to it. Visser all the way down, above everybody, all the way down. Visser, Newman, Tanner, and Page. Tanner gets it again. Tanner gets it taken away by number 4 again. Number 4 for Waterloo is just playing well. Speaking of playing well, Blake Beller, goaltender, standing tall in the blue paint today. And there's a shot for Waterloo, misses everything. Newman battling in front with number 8 for Waterloo. And Newman, nice stick check. Tanner wraps it all the way around and clears the zone. 58 seconds left in the penalty. Sioux City, one man short. They're on a penalty kill. That's going to be, no icing. But Chase Lewison throws it all the way back. Nick Novak chasing, applying pressure with Chase Lewison. Grant Newman gets fresh legs. Walter Worden out with Jarrett Heil on D. So it's Novak, Worden, Heil, and Lewison. Lewison steals it again. Lewison just playing, and a shot on goal. Stick save by Waterloo. Here comes Waterloo, number 4 again with the captain Westfall. Heil and Worden defending. Worden in front. Number 4 with Waterloo. All the way across. Oh, just got in his feet. Too much. Lewison checks Waterloo player. Worden in front. Heil getting accosted by Westfall on the boards. And we're at full strength. And there's a whistle. 11 minutes and 8 seconds. They got to stop the clock. Got to stop the clock. Got to stop the clock. And they finally stopped the clock. Oh, about 10 seconds ran off. So there's really like 11 minutes and 5 seconds left. Face-off coming to the left of the Sioux City goaltender. We have Tanner out there, and Worden, and Page, and Drake Beller. Once again, we got Blake Beller in goal and Drake Beller playing a wing. So we got a couple of Bellers out there, but they're not related. And we got Jarrett Heil as the other D-man. So Heil, Worden on D, Beller, Page, and Tanner. And they put 11 minutes and 11 seconds up. Worden tried to backhand it to Page, but they didn't connect. Now Page has it behind the goal. Page on the breakout to Beller. Beller, and he got denied, but he got it out of the zone. I guess not. And there's Heil. Heil to Worden. All the way around. It goes past Worden to Tanner. Page, Worden took a swing at it. Worden in the corner. Worden to Tanner, and Tanner has it. Tanner's trying to get it out, and he finally does not. Page has it. Page sees Tanner, tries to get a backhand, and it's a shot on goal. 10:33 left. Sioux City up 1-0. Waterloo in the red sweaters. Sioux City in the white sweaters. Blake Beller, sophomore goaltender, gives that puck back to the official. 10:25 left. Face-off coming to the left of the Waterloo goaltender. Sioux City playing extremely well as the coaches poll at the media day for the Midwest Hockey League picked Waterloo to win the East Division. And so far, Sioux City is up 1-0. through the second period. Here comes number 4 for Waterloo again. A shot, a glove save by Beller. Kyle Scott for Waterloo. He's probably got half the shots for Waterloo, goodness gracious. We're going to have to get our statistician on shots on goal. And Waterloo controls the face-off, throws it to the corner. Newman checks a Waterloo player. Visser has it. Visser, Newman. Here comes Lewison and Max Beller. Max Beller with Novak. Novak into the zone. Max Beller on the sidewall. Novak, Beller, Max Beller. Max Beller battling. Oh, behind the goal to Lewison. Lewison sends it to himself, tries to wrap it around. Still loose, and the referee finally stops play. Really crafty player there, Chase Lewison, number 8. Glad to see he's back in the Sioux City program after spending a year, I think at Ames. He was down there. Good to see him back in the program. So on D, we got Visser, Newman with Lewison, Beller, and Novak on the forwards. Lewison wins the draw. Back to Newman. And Waterloo out of the zone. Max Beller chasing. And it's icing. Blake Beller says, "Get that puck away from my goal," and he sends it on down to the official. 9:30 left in the second period. Sioux City's home opener, Sioux City, Iowa. Peterson, Heil on D with Erickson and Taylor and Chadwick. Taylor working with Joey Erickson with a heavy check on Westfall. Joey Erickson, number 9. And then Taylor says, "I want a piece of that puck." Joey Erickson, a junior from Sioux City East, put a heavy hit on the captain, number 26, Westfall, for Waterloo. And I guess, is that Sam Chadwick? Huh. They got Sam Chadwick in there for roughing. Sam Chadwick, assistant captain. He's wearing the letter A today. He is in the sin bin for 2 minutes for roughing. And Waterloo gains the zone. We got Page and Tanner with Peterson and Heil out there. Heil back behind his goal. Westfall tried to slip it to his teammate. And Tanner throws it into the Waterloo bench, and all the coaches duck along with the players. Young Peterson throws the puck back to the official. 1:32 left in the penalty to Sam Chadwick. Sioux City down a man. Face-off to the left of Beller. Beller playing great. Here's Tanner. Tanner, Heil, Page, and Christian Peterson. Heil has it. Heil with a blaster, wraps it around. And here comes Tanner. Tanner Frericks on a breakaway. No, he misses everything. Tanner Frericks, Heil with a big hit. But he gives up the zone, 3-on-2. Beller with the glove save. Some fast action there. Minute 11 left in the penalty. Sioux City still down a man, getting fresh legs. Heil laid the lumber in the Waterloo zone. Waterloo came into the Sioux City zone 3-on-2. Had an excellent opportunity, but once again, Blake Beller, sophomore goaltender from Hitton, made a glove save, picked it up, and stopped play. Now here comes Waterloo. Pad save, another pad save for Beller. 55 seconds left. Shot didn't get to the net. Westfall curls. Westfall looking for somebody. Visser gets it out and to Lewison. Lewison sends it all the way down. So it's Drake Beller, Chase Lewison, Visser, and Newman on D. 39 seconds left. Here comes Waterloo through center ice. And Drake Beller steals it. Drake Beller in, 1-on-0. Shoot. Pad save. Shuts again. Drake Beller. Drake Beller, that's the second time he's been stuffed at the goal line by the Waterloo goaltender. But you know, Drake is such a good player. He's going to get one of those. He's very crafty. He knows how to finish at the goal line. 29 seconds left in the penalty to Chadwick. 7:49 left in the second period. Beller, Max Beller wins the draw to Newman. Beller chasing. Max Beller checks him in the corner. Newman with Nick Novak. And Logan Visser's the fourth player for Sioux City. Max Beller back to Visser. Visser calls for it and Beller gives it to him. Visser tries to throw it through center ice but can't. Hand pass. Hand pass. Center ice. Face off at center ice. 11 seconds left in the penalty. 7:30 left in the second period. Sioux City is going to have Visser, Newman, Max Beller, and Novak. 7:30 left in the second period. Face-off won by Sioux City. Newman keeps it. You know what? Logan Visser made that because Logan pinched his guy on the wing, allowing the puck to go all the way to Newman. So Logan Visser, really nice, smart player there. And Visser checks the Westfall after he lets go of it. I'm sorry, that was number 10. Number 10's waving his hands to the official saying, that's interference, but no, you get 2 steps, son. You had the puck, and then he checked you after you passed it. Here comes Tanner. Tanner with Novak. Tanner strong on the puck, but finally gets checked off the puck by 34 from Waterloo. Drake Beller tried to keep it in. Westfall with a shot. Glove save by Beller. Even strength, 6:45 left to go in the second period. Shots on goal, 19 for Waterloo, 14 for Sioux City. Face off to the left of Beller. Heil and Worden on D with Drake, Page, and Tanner. Heil takes it back over to Worden. Worden can't control. Giving over to Waterloo. Waterloo tries to hit number 4 and number 4. Oh, it's a shot. Waterloo scores. Well, we had a turnover in the corner. Then number 4 just started skating around everybody. Went behind the goal. Threw it out front. Blake was on the right post. He kind of threw it out front to Blake's left. Had a half a net to shoot at. And just put it in. So that's just a matter of a really good player. That number 4, I've been calling his name all darn game. Kyle Scott skated around everybody with the puck, threw it in front, and Waterloo players had to tap it in. Worden and Heil. Worden with a good deflection. Heil knocks somebody down in front. Worden to Beller. Drake tries to chip it up to Page. Page finally gets it. Page to Beller. Page shoots. Glove save. Oh, it hit the pipe. Oh, Page and Beller thought they had a goal from a bad angle. Page hit the pipe, thought it went in, but it, oh, goaltender's best friend denied Page. Worden comes up in center ice, chips it in. Waterloo chips to himself. Worden and Heil. Heil has it. Out in front. Heil just throws it high off the glass to Tanner. Tanner and Chadwick. And here comes Beller. 5:11 left. There's a shot by Worden. Didn't get through. Westfall stopped it for Waterloo. And here comes Waterloo again, number 8. Worden with a nice check of number 8 from Waterloo. 34 is walking in. Worden tries to clear it out of the zone, but can't. Chadwick's there. Worden and Taylor on the half wall. There goes Heil. Heil throws it back, but number 4 has it again. Ever dangerous. Oh, boy, wings around. Passes all the way across. 34 shoots. Glove save, Beller. And Chadwick says hello to number 14 from Waterloo. 4:38 left in the second period. Shots on goal, 21 Waterloo, 15 Sioux City. Getting fresh legs out. We got Taylor out. We got Visser, Erickson, Chadwick, and Grant Newman. Westfall for Waterloo, tries to get it. Visser breaks out by himself. Visser throws it to Erickson. Oh, they're calling icing there. Just a foot on the other side of the red line, he would have been okay, but goodness gracious. 4:26 left. Face off to the right of Beller. Sioux City goaltender. All right, we got Taylor out there. Taylor still pleading his case, saying no, Erickson hit it. They're saying no, he was on the wrong side of the red line. Newman and Visser. Visser has it. Visser goes behind the goal. Visser throws it around the half wall to Erickson. Erickson trying the break. Ooh! Erickson got a big check. His head went in the glass. Here comes Kyle Scott again. Kyle Scott with a shot and a glove save by Beller. No, it went over everything. My mistake. Waterloo shoots again, but Visser saved it with his shin guards. Here comes Taylor. Taylor and Frericks applying pressure. I'm sorry, Taylor and Erickson. Waterloo's coming the other way. Gain the zone. Newman and Visser back. Toe drag. Chadwick has it on the half wall. Throws it up on the glass. Taylor's there. No. Waterloo spins and turns. Here comes Visser. Visser to Erickson. Erickson trying to gain speed. And the freshman, Taylor, is offsides. 3:28 left in the second period. All knotted up at 1-1. Waterloo and Sioux City. Max and Lewison and Novak forwards with Peterson and Heil on D. Novak chips it in. Lewison chases. Diagonal pass to Westfall. Past him. Should be icing. I guess no. They said he touched it. Peterson throws it up to Novak. No, it's denied by Waterloo. Heil has it behind the goal. Heil throws it back to Peterson and tries to check the Waterloo player, but missed him. Peterson's bringing it up. Peterson throws it to center ice to Lewison. In for Beller. Now Novak has it. Oh, taken away by Waterloo. Coming the other way. It's an odd man rush. 3-on-2. Shot on goal. Save. Belly save by Blake Beller. Blake had an extremely small window there, and the Waterloo player just threw it right at the target of his belly, and Blake said, I'll take that. Beller playing very well in goal today. Tanner wins the draw to Peterson. Peterson over to Heil. Heil with the breakout to Beller. Beller, that's Drake Beller. Beller to Frericks, and just too far for Tanner. Icing. Tanner Frericks, just a bit too far. So it's coming all the way back. 2:38 left. Shots on goal, 22-15. Mason City, or excuse me, Waterloo. So we have Drake, Tanner, and Page out there. Heil has it. Heil curls. Assistant captain Jarrett Heil. Tanner trying to guard Kyle Scott. Kyle Scott takes it out front. Here comes Page. Page and Drake. Page and Drake. Page pulling the defenders over. Centers it for Beller, but no one. But the Waterloo defender was right there. Here comes Kyle Scott with speed. Gets through everybody and then checked off the puck by Page. Page checked him off the puck. Kyle Scott, number 4 for Waterloo, is very fast and crafty. He gets around everybody. What a great save by Beller again. So we had a turnover deep in our zone. Waterloo took it behind our net, centered it out front. Beautiful shot by number 14, but Blake Beller said, I'll take that. Made a glove save, handed to the official. 1:53 left in the second period. Lewison wins the draw and gets tripped. Should be a trip, but they didn't call it. Visser and Newman defending with Lewison, Novak, and Max Beller. Max Beller turns and goes with Novak. Has Novak, who's skating with him. Max Beller, Novak throws it on the boards and then gets taken out by number 11 for Waterloo. Westfall, the captain for Waterloo, starts the breakout, and Lewison says, let's throw that back in our zone. Lewison, Novak applying pressure. Lewison on the half wall. Waterloo's coming up, stretch pass. Visser has it at the red line, throws it to himself, then whiffs on the shot, but Novak puts it in the zone. Offsides, they check up. Here comes Waterloo, turns and goes. Chasing with Max Beller. Stick save by Blake Beller. Oh, Max Beller. I think there's going to be a few penalties here. Slash. Max Beller's second penalty today. Slash. 1:06 left in the second period. 2-minute penalty for Max Beller. 1:06 left in the second. Shots on goal, 23 Waterloo. 15 Sioux City. On the ice for the penalty kill, we have Tanner, Page, Visser, Newman. Waterloo has 5 players on the ice. Sioux City has 4. Those are skaters. Of course, we have goaltenders as well. Newman throws it in the Waterloo bench. We want to get that all the way down. Want to get that all the way down. 3 seconds came off. Face off to the right of Beller. Tanner again. Tanner back to Newman. Newman up the half wall, but it's blocked by Waterloo. And Newman wraps it around. Waterloo has it. 1 minute left in the period. Waterloo wraps it around. Waterloo D-man. Down to the goal line to number 4, Scott. Scott centers it to number 14, but he missed it. Here comes Page. Page finally gets it out of the zone. Page to Tanner. Page working on a back check now. And Waterloo gains the zone. Behind the goal. Centering pass to number 8. And what a toe save by Beller. Goodness gracious, there was about 3 Waterloo players in front of our net, and Beller was wise enough to stick his left leg out for a toe save when that puck was heading for the back of the net. Here's a break for Page. Oh, and the whistle goes. Wow. Tanner Frericks threw that puck up like an overhead pass over everybody. Page had it, but time ran out in the second period. So after 2 complete, 1-1. We'll come back. We'll be a man down for 54 seconds with Max Beller in the box. Thank you very much. We'll see you in 10-15 minutes. All right, test 1, 2, test, test, test. All right, we're welcome back. So, the latest development with Max Beller in the second period. He had a little rough action there behind our goaltender. He got 2 minutes for cross-checking. He went in the box and he was bleeding. His helmet came down and hit the top of his nose, and he's at the hospital right now getting stitches. So Walter Worden goes in the box for Max. 48 seconds left in the penalty, and here we start the third period. All right, Waterloo does the breakout, diagonal pass, stretch pass all the way, centering to Westfall. And Tanner wraps it around. No icing since we're on the penalty kill for another 28 seconds. 1-1 score here to start the third period as Sioux City's on a penalty kill. Oh, another breakaway. Page to Tanner, and then out of the zone. Tanner has to check up, and Sioux City's good. 7 seconds left in the one-man disadvantage for Sioux City. Waterloo gains the zone, and Visser tries to check him off. Here comes Worden. Oh, excuse me. Erickson, Tanner, and Lewison. All deep, 3-on-2, odd man rush. Behind the goal, and here comes Tanner. Tanner all the way around. And here comes Waterloo coming back the other way. 15:48 left in the third period, 1-1 game. Christian Peterson has it. Christian gets it out of the zone, center ice. Novak shoots, and it's deflected by the Waterloo player. That was a 3-on-1 with Novak, Erickson, and Peterson, and Novak shot. And Novak back. Heil's going to be there, and it's going to be icing. Novak wanted to hip check him, but knew that would have been interference because he didn't have the puck. So he held off and let the guy go up the boards, and then it ended up being icing anyway. All right, face-off coming to the left of the Waterloo goaltender. We got Chase Lewison and Waterloo wins the draw. Waterloo trying to get the breakout. Stretch pass all the way. It's going to be icing. Coming back. 15-11 left in the third. Chase Lewison, Nick Novak, and Joey Erickson on the forwards. Christian Peterson and Jarrett Heil as D-men. Full even strength, 5-on-5 hockey. Novak checks the Waterloo player, and then Lewison checks another Waterloo player. Lewison gains the zone and gets checked off the puck. Nice play by number 11 Waterloo player there. Peterson back to Lewison. Lewison at center ice. Throws it up. Taken away by Waterloo. Here comes Peterson and Lewison back. Heil's going to get it. Blake Beller in goal tonight. He played extremely well so far. He's got another 14 minutes and 30 seconds left. 1-1 game. The captain of the team, James Page, has Drake Beller. Page shoots, glove save. Behind the net, Drake Beller tried to throw it out. Heil's there with Tanner. Tanner backed up. And here comes Waterloo, turning the other way. Oh, and he slips. 14. Slipped on something, lost an edge. Tanner stretched pass to Drake. Drake to Page. Page in the zone, shot on goal. That's a dangerous play by that Waterloo goaltender. That puck's bouncing around and he takes his stick and whacks it like that. It could have hopped right over his stick. 13:49 left. Stretch pass to the ever dangerous number 4, Kyle Scott. Kyle centering pass to Waterloo, and Beller with a pad save. Visser with a nice back check. At number 4, Kyle Scott. He is awful slippery, awful fast. That puck just stays on his stick like he's got a magnet on it and the puck's made of metal. Oh, good player. Chadwick and Taylor and Visser with Worden. They got Worden at a forward now. Worden to Visser. Visser with a shot from the red line. He scores! Woo! So they started the breakout. Holy cow. 13:27 left. So Visser started the workout. He gave it to Worden on the half wall. Worden simply shoved it back to Visser. Visser skated to the red line, shot from the red line, and scored. Just went over. That some folks may call that a soft goal. Yeah. Anyway, Sioux City's up 2-1. Worden with the assist, Visser with the goal. Visser back behind our goal. We're up 2-1 now. 13 left in the third period. Visser has it. Visser back over to Newman. Newman back over to Worden. Worden off his skate. Waterloo keeps it in the corner. There goes Worden. Worden trying to chip it, but he can't. Oh, Newman tries to get it out, but he can't. Oh, that's interference. Westfall just interfered with Newman off the puck. And Taylor tries to take a shot. It's deflected by 34. Now Sioux City's getting a change. And Peterson and Heil are out there on D. And fresh legs are Erickson and Novak and Lewison. And a shot right in front of Beller. Heil's there protecting. And number 10 says, well, who are you voting for, Hillary? And Heil said, I'm not old enough. And number 10 for Waterloo skates back to the bench. 12:31 left to go in the third period. Sioux City up 2-1. Kyle shot out for Waterloo against Lewison. Lewison gets knocked down. .27 left. Face off to the left of Beller. Erickson, Lewison, and Novak with Peterson and Heil on D. Kyle Scott with Waterloo centering, and it never got there. Novak made a nice save. Here comes Lewison and Erickson. Erickson slides over to Lewison, just too far. Goaltender for Waterloo took a whack at it, but missed everything. And here comes Waterloo the other way. 12 minutes, 7 seconds left. Peterson keeps it in, and then Waterloo with a stretch pass. Heil has it, retreats back to the zone, throws it over to Peterson. Waterloo takes it back. Samuelson all the way over. Now Heil has it again. 3 stretch passes in a row. Let's see if we can connect. No, we can't. Let's see what Waterloo does. Waterloo brings it up the near wall, gets it into the zone. Heil has it in the corner. Takes a check from Kyle Scott, and it's out front. But Peterson is there and kind of just kicked it to the side. Erickson tried to get it. What a back check by Lewison, all from the corner all the way to the point. Lewison was back checking Kyle Scott. Now Kyle Scott checks Erickson into the board, and then Peterson says what for back to him. And Heil tries to get it out, but whiffs on the shot. Waterloo, we finally got out of the zone. Center ice. There's Novak. Novak throws it into the zone and gets a change. Say no icing because it was tipped. Drake Beller applying pressure. Here comes Westfall from Waterloo. 1-on-5, jumps over everybody. Page gets it out of the zone. Westfall was rubbed out on the board by Page, and the puck goes in the corner. And here comes Drake Beller with a nice check at center ice. Page with a back check, just too far. Some hitting going on. Here comes Page. Page takes it in the zone himself. Page drops it to Beller. No, Page keeps it. There's Beller has it. Beller in the corner. Beller turns and looks. Beller all the way across to Visser. Visser shoots. And it's stopped by Waterloo coming the other way. Waterloo on sides, and Drake Beller on a back check. And they turn with Tanner and Page. Page is out of gas, has to get off. And the Waterloo goaltender saved that with his face. He didn't even bring his hands up. He just headbutted that thing out like a soccer player headbutts a ball. The Waterloo, and here comes Chadwick. Chadwick all alone, he shoots. And the Waterloo goaltender saved it again with his face. Worden shoots. Oh, nice slow shot. And the Waterloo goaltender had 3 really nice saves in a row. 2 off his face, and the last one from Worden in his glove. Face-off coming to the right of the Waterloo goaltender. Check, check. 9:45 left, 2-1. We got Heil and Peterson with Chadwick, Worden playing a forward now, and Taylor. Taylor back to Heil. Heil winds up and shoots, misses everything. Peterson keeps it in. Chadwick, Worden, Taylor. Taylor has it at center, back to Chadwick, too far. And Waterloo turns the other way. No, we keep it in. Worden has it. Worden back to Chadwick. Worden goes to the front of the net. Chadwick tries to get it to him, but can't. Chadwick battling on the half wall. Here comes Waterloo. 9 minutes, 17 seconds left. Here comes Waterloo. Gains the zone against Heil. Up over everything in the corner. There's a check by Chadwick. Worden has it. Worden coming up. Can he get past him? No. Good D by Waterloo. Less than 9 minutes left to go in the game. Sioux City up 2-1. Waterloo has it. There's number 4 again. Shot, save, Beller. Face-off to the right of Blake Beller. 8:50 left, even strength. 27 shots for Waterloo. And 18 shots for Sioux City. Novak, Lewison, and Erickson are out there as forwards. Newman and Visser. Waterloo wrapping around. Oh, Waterloo had a wraparound, but Beller came to the other side. And then the offensive player, number 10, Jake Beal for Waterloo, took a shot from Newman. Stick save by Beller. And here comes Lewison. Lewison with Erickson. And Novak is the third. Here comes Lewison in the zone. Lewison in the middle. Lewison weaving. Lewison shot. Goal! Lewison weaved around everybody. Chase Lewison, number 8. Weaved around everybody. Had Erickson to his left. Novak was behind him, but came up to the right. And then he scored. Lewison goes to the center. It just goes 5-hole. Erickson was to his left. Novak was to his right. 3-1. Sioux City up with 8:17 left. That was coast to coast. Lewison took it. All right, we got Tanner, Page, and Drake. Waterloo with the shot. Stick save to the corner. Beller playing extremely well in net. Here comes Tanner. Tanner and Drake. Tanner has it behind the goal. Over to Drake. Drake has it to Tanner. Tanner looking for someone in front. Tanner tries to throw it in front, but it's deflected by Kyle Scott from Waterloo. Scott falls down. Waterloo throws it. Here comes Drake. Drake throws it in front. Chase Lewison. They got Nick Novak on the apple. And Newman. They gave Newman an apple too. So they gave Newman and Novak assist on the Chase Lewison goal, which is great. Another stick save by Beller. Tanner with a shot, he scores! Top shelf, Tanner. 4-1, Sioux City. Tanner goes top shelf. Tanner goes top shelf. I don't know who's getting an apple there. Novak got an assist. So the fourth goal goes to Tanner. All right, this line is Taylor, Chadwick, Worden with Visser and Newman on D. Worden pinches, Sioux City contains. Waterloo keeps it in the zone. Visser coming up, starting the breakout. Visser with a backhand up the wall. Tanner whacks at it. Ooh, it's a big check by Chadwick. Probably going to get interference. Tripping, I guess the penalty on Waterloo. Tripping. They got Waterloo player for tripping. They took Chadwick out. So 6:45 left in the third period. Shots on goal, Waterloo 29, Sioux City 20. The score is 4 for Sioux City, 1 for Waterloo. 6:45 left. Face-off coming to the left of the Waterloo goaltender. Got Tanner, Lewison, Page, Heil, and Drake. Heil pinches and keeps it in. Heil throws it to the corner. Lewison back to Tanner. Tanner. Oh, they give the goaltender Blake Beller an assist. So it went from Beller to Peterson, and Tanner scored. Here comes Heil, the big man from Akron, takes it in the zone. Got to contain it now. Control the zone, and he throws back to the D-man. Drake over to Page. Page shoots, tipped, behind the goal. Lewison has it. Lewison to Tanner. Tanner back to Lewison. Has Page in front. Tanner over to Page, but it's deflected by Waterloo. Tanner has it again. Tanner tries to get it to Lewison. He can't. Lewison has it. Back to Tanner. Tanner shoots. Oh, Page was on the back door. The puck went out the front door. Page was waiting on the back door to try to bury it. There's a stretch pass to Page. Page is going to gain the zone with Lewison. Page shoots. Misses everything. Beller shoots. Right in front. Page hacks at it and takes a few shots. Page says hello to you. Page is giving him 4, whatever that means. He's taking his glove off and giving him 4 fingers. Huh. All right, Chadwick, Worden, Taylor, Newman, and Visser. 46 seconds left on the one-man advantage for Sioux City. 5:26 left. Visser keeps it in. Worden behind the goal. Visser D to D. Back to Newman. Newman shoots. Deflected. Stick save to the corner. Taylor sends it back to Newman. Newman back to Taylor. Taylor turns. Taylor curls. Taylor shoots. Oh, it hit the crossbar. Taylor had a wicked shot. Hit the crossbar. And here comes Waterloo the other way. Visser's back. Westfall tries to go around him, and it's a save by Beller. Westfall lost his glove on that rush. 11 seconds left on the one-man advantage for Sioux City. 4:56 left in the game. Sioux City up 4-1. Lewison, Novak, and Erickson with Newman and Visser on D. Newman sends it up to Novak. Waterloo sends it back. Return to sender. Visser behind the goal. Starting the breakout with Lewison. Lewison and Novak, broken up by Waterloo. Blake Beller helped himself. Here comes Visser. Visser up the half wall, turned back by Waterloo. 4:27 left. Even strength, 5-on-5 hockey. Here comes Newman. Newman takes a whack at his head by a Waterloo player. Newman gets it in the zone with Novak. Newman back behind the goal, throws it back to Novak, and here comes Waterloo. Lewison and Heil back. Erickson back checking, up over everything. And here comes Newman again with Novak, and Newman checks number 32. 32 tried to check Newman, but Newman checked him instead. Drake Beller does the spinorama. Russian judge gave him a 6.5 on that difficult turn, and Heil shoots. It's deflected by Lewison just over the goal. Novak strong on the puck. Novak on the half wall. Novak strong. Taken away by number 4, back behind the Waterloo goal. 3:30 left, and there's a check by Lewison. Kept in by Heil, back to Lewison. Out in front, and Waterloo bring it behind the net. Try the breakout, and Page keeps it in. Page takes a check, and it's out of the zone now. Page took back in the zone, and they're off with Lewison still in the zone. Now Sioux City's good. Page is trying to get back there. First to the puck. Keeps it in the curl. Misses a check. Drake Beller keeps it in. Drake to Tanner. Tanner in front. Oh, what a save by the Waterloo goaltender. Tanner was thinking he had another goal there, but the Waterloo goaltender kept it there. Heil at the point. Shot. Deflected by Waterloo. Never got there. Heil on the check. And Page on the check. Rubbing off Kyle Scott. Here comes Waterloo 2-on-1. Oh! Scott gave Heil a check, and he's going to go in the box. Yep, they got number 4 for slash. He hacked Heil right in the private parts, and he's going off. I guess he was a little frustrated with the big man from Akron. So one of the best players, skaters for Waterloo, Kyle Scott, number 4, lost his composure and took a whack at Jared Heil's midsection with his stick, and you can't do that in hockey. It's a 2-minute penalty. 2:37 left in the third period. End the game. 4-1, Sioux City up. One-man advantage. We got Drake Beller, Jared Heil, James Page, Tanner, and Lewison. Waterloo throws it all the way down. Sioux City will have to collect the puck and start again. Drake has it. Drake wraps it around to Heil. Heil skating to Beller. Beller gets it out of the zone just barely, and Waterloo sends it back in. Beller has it. Beller to Tanner. Tanner at center, and Page has it. Page to Beller. Now Tanner has it. Tanner has it. Tanner skating. Tanner to Jarrett. Jarrett Heil throws it down, but it's denied by Waterloo. Drake there. And Sioux City gains the zone. Page and Tanner chasing. Wraps it around to Heil. Heil keeps the zone. Heil keeps the zone. Tanner has it. Now Heil has it to Tanner. Tanner at the point. To Drake Beller, and he hits it right in the belly of the Waterloo goaltender. And Page got a shot in the back. Turns around rather quickly. 56 seconds left in the one-man advantage for Sioux City, and 1:32 left in the third period. Sioux City leading 4-1. Blake Beller in goal played extremely well tonight. He has done a great job. Visser keeps it in with Tanner. I'm sorry, that's Taylor. Wow. Taylor over to Chadwick. Worden in front. And Visser and Newman on D. Worden in front. No, they're playing. Taylor. Chadwick threw a centering pass. Newman came down, and Worden was there, but neither of them could get a hack at it. 1:04 left, 27 seconds on the power play. Visser at center ice. Visser with a blast. It's a bouncer. Worden in the corner. Worden centers it. Nobody there. Worden and Newman. Newman shoots. Nobody there. Worden back to Visser. Visser shoots. And it goes into the American flag. Reminds me of the excellent rendition Leslie Worden did of the Star Spangled Banner before a game. So you folks listening out there in Sioux City, Siouxland, you know anybody that can sing a Star Spangled Banner? We're looking for folks to help us out on the weekends here. So Chadwick, Taylor, Worden, Visser, Newman. Taylor in the corner. Taylor centers to Worden. And all the way through, 38 seconds left. Visser and Newman back. Visser to Newman. Newman to Chadwick through center ice, has Worden with him. In the zone. Chadwick's there, shoots through everything, misses everything. Waterloo coming back, 19 seconds left. Newman hits it, takes a check. Taylor thinks like he's going to check him. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Game over. And Numa takes a check. Number 14 for Waterloo gave Newman a check after the buzzer. So Sioux City wins their first game in Varsity 2016-2017 season. Player of the game, the goaltender, number 30, sophomore from Hinton, Blake Beller, goaltender. Gave up 1 goal, 4-1 win. Sioux City gets on the board. We're signing off for about 20 minutes until we get the JV game. Go to the other link for the JV game if you can. Thank you very much for watching and listening to Sioux City Metro Hockey. On behalf of Papa John Peterson, cameraman, and our production manager, statistician, Burke Lake, this is Marty Worden signing off. Thank you for listening to Metro Hockey.